Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
Two Men in a Truck.
You know what you want to do in retirement, but do you know how to get there? Tune in to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors, Sunday mornings at 8 to get answers to your retirement planning questions. Plan today so you can do the things you've always dreamt about doing in retirement. Listen Sunday mornings at 8 to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors.
Our firm offers insurance services.
If you're thinking about a yard do-over for the spring, the time to start is right now. And that's where Bob Weins Camellia Gardens and Nursery in Ocala really shines. For just a tune-up or a total redo, Bob Weins experts can do it all for a surprisingly low price, and they'll do it on time. Bring your ideas. Better yet, bring your photos, and we'll get started right away. And by the way, check this week's big colorful ad for some unbeatable buys like these. Gorgeous African iris, just $3.99. Foxtail fern, only $8.99. And they've got a gigantic selection of easy care drift roses, many colors, just $22.99. By all means, don't miss the Camellia Show Spectacular daily, every day now until April. It's all right now at Bob Weins Camellia Gardens and Nursery on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala. They're open daily till 4, Saturdays till 3, right there in the same blooming place since 1952.
The Appleton Museum of Art presents a musical performance by the world-famous Maharaja Flamenco Trio on Saturday, February 5th at 7 p.m. Presenting a sound that blends the flavors of Spain, Africa, the Caribbean, and more, the trio will play 2 sets, including music from their new album. Tickets are $25. More information and tickets available at appletonmuseum.org.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Buffett. Save the Manatee Club has helped to protect imperiled manatees and their aquatic habitat for decades, but there's still more work to be done. Threats from cold weather, red tides, pollution, and boat collisions continue to take their toll on the manatee. So let's work together to safeguard the manatees and the places they call home. Be the friend they need. Visit SaveTheManatee.org. Thank you.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY only $4.99. Plus DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Dad's service to our country is something we're so proud of. He made a difference and set a great example. Now it's our turn to honor the sacrifices he made for our family and this country. As veteran specialists, Hires Baxley Funeral Service helps us celebrate Dad's life and can help you too. Hires Baxley is here for you during your time of need or when planning for the future. For more information, call 352-484-0891 or visit hiresbaxley.com/choice.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
Welcome to Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Gene and Debbie thank you for another successful year and to wish you and yours a year ahead full of faith, family, and friends. It's no secret that we have and will face some challenges this year. Now more than ever, we need to reach out to make our workplace a caring community. Wishing you peace, hope, and a brighter new year. Powell Gene, Gene @yahoo.com. 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks on a Tuesday as we wrap up this edition of Ocala Talk. This just broke an hour ago. Tampa Bay quarterback Tom Brady has officially announced his retirement from the NFL. He put out an Instagram post. He says, "I've always believed the sport of football is an all-in proposition. If 100% competitive commitment isn't there, you won't succeed, and success is what I've loved so much about our game. There's a physical, mental, and emotional challenge every single day that has allowed me to maximize my highest potential. I've tried my very best these past 22 years. There are no shortcuts to success on the field or in life. This is difficult for me to write, but here it goes. I'm not going to make that competitive commitment anymore. I've loved my NFL career, and now it is time to focus my time and energy on other things that require my attention. I've done a lot of reflecting the past week and have asked myself difficult questions, and I'm so proud of what we've achieved. My teammates, coaches, fellow competitors, and fans deserve 100% of me, but right now it's best I leave the field of play to the next generation of dedicated and committed athletes." Tom Brady officially retires from the NFL. There was some question about his $15 million signing bonus and that he had to stay for a certain amount of time to get that. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be honoring that, even though he retired a few days earlier than the contract said he could. Tampa Bay will be honoring his signing bonus, and that allows him to step away from the game now and not in 3 or 4 days, which really wouldn't have made a difference either way. But he was able to step away now because of the agreement reached with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady, the greatest of all time, in my opinion, at the quarterback position, officially steps away from the NFL. Says that he doesn't have the desire to give that 100% commitment anymore. He has other things in his life that he wants to give commitment to. He's got kids. He's got his wife, you know. He's still relatively, although he's old by NFL standards, he's still a relatively very young man who can go to his kids, you know, recitals and football and baseball and tennis matches and can you know, be there for prom nights and be there for first dates and stuff like that. So, you know, he's a relatively young man. So congratulations to Tom Brady on a fantastic career, except for that one football game. I'm not congratulating him on that. I'm just not going to do it. But Tom Brady steps away from the game officially this morning, about an hour ago. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Say, Todd, what do you think about Aaron Rodgers going down to Tampa?
You know, I've heard that rumor. I talked about it with Galen yesterday, and Galen said he'd have to bite his tongue a little bit because he's not the biggest Aaron Rodgers supporter. But you know, it's kind of like Tom Brady. He would go into a ready-made offense with great players. The defense is pretty good. I don't think it would be a bad decision by Aaron Rodgers. I think for the Green Bay faithful, they wouldn't like it, but for Aaron Rodgers, it probably wouldn't be a bad decision.
Well, it's almost to the point where they can't afford him up in Green Bay. You know, we're going to lose a lot of good players. So, like you say, for Aaron, that'd be good going down there. And in a way, I kind of hope that comes out.
As a Falcons fan, I don't want to see any bit of that. None of it.
Okay, Tom. Great radio today. Take care.
Thanks, Hugh. But yeah, that's a distinct possibility. Aaron Rodgers coming to Tampa. You know, Tom Brady showed the model. Tampa Bay's got good players. They just need a quarterback. Well, Tom Brady was that quarterback. Aaron Rodgers could be that quarterback. But hey, they got Florida great Kyle Trask sitting back there. He's learned from Tom Brady for 2 years now. You know, give Kyle his shot. Give Trask his moment. Who knows? He may end up being very, very good. You never know. Give him a shot. Once he got a shot at Florida, you saw how good he was. Give him the shot. You know, make a trade with Atlanta. Send Atlanta a few draft picks. Get Kyle Pitts down here. Trask to Pitts right there, you know. Cow to cow. Right there on Tampa Bay's field. Florida faithful would buy season tickets. All kind of options there. But Tom Brady officially steps away. He says, this is difficult for me to write, but here it goes. I'm not going to make the competitive commitment anymore. I've loved my NFL career. I've done a lot of reflecting the past week. I've asked myself difficult questions. It's best I leave the field of play to the next generation of dedicated and committed athletes. So Tom Brady stepping away from his career in the NFL at 44 years young. Speaking of birthdays, today's birthdays, let me get to those. Pretty good list of birthdays today. Billy Mummy, who was in Lost in Space, 68 years old. Sherilyn Fenn from Twin Peaks is 57 years old today. Lisa Marie Presley, Elvis's daughter, she's 54 today. A guy who only reason he got a chance in comedy was because his mom owned the comedy store in L.A. Not that funny and kind of a ass. Pauly Shore, 54 today. Michael C. Hall from Dexter and 6 Feet Under is 51 today. Lauren Conrad from The Hills is 36 today. MMA fighter Ronda Rousey, she turns 34 today. And Harry Styles from One Direction, he is 28 today. Give you this story out of Cambridge, England, at the Travelodge Hotel. A small pet triggered the hotel's automatic front door and escaped into the wild. Well, not a pet exactly. It was actually the robot vacuum that belonged to the hotel. Social media post asked the public to keep an eye out for it, and a comment on the post expressed fear for its safety as nature abhors a vacuum. It was found stuck in the hedge the next day and returned unharmed to the hotel. But their Roomba, right out the front door, triggered the front door. It opened, spun around real quick, and made its dash to get out. And believe me, I have one of those robot vacuums. I could see how that could happen very easy. But the fact that they put out a social media request for people to find their pet vacuum because it had vacated the hotel, it's pretty funny to me. But it was found the next day and returned to the hotel. So, all's well that ends well, I guess, in that situation. Hey, I'd like to thank Eric Schelling today. He was the Home Depot's head of hiring. He told about a Home Depot virtual hiring career day. Go to careers@homedepot.com and you can find out more information about their virtual hiring day at Home Depot. The 260 jobs available at the Home Depots in Ocala and the Villages. So they're hiring 260 workers at the Home Depots right here in our area. I'd also like to thank Carol Ann Baldwin, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. She comes on every Tuesday, and today was a good show. She had a lot of calls. A lot of people worried about with this hard cold snap that happened, their plants and how they could survive. So thanks to Carol Ann Baldwin today. And Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Auto. He gives good information every time he's on the show. So thanks to Matt Gibbs as well. Remember, this Friday, the first Friday Art Walk, the artists will be on the streets in front of businesses. Businesses will stay open a little later. There'll be street performers all around the first Friday Art Walk. You may even run into the legendary group of Larry and Robin. I don't know if they'll be at the first Friday Art Walk or not, but they're usually somewhere around. And maybe they'll be at the first Friday Art Walk. That's this Friday, February 4th, from 6 to 9 p.m. downtown. Thanks for everybody for listening today. Thanks for all my callers. Without you, this show wouldn't be possible. We'll be back on this right here, same time, same channel tomorrow. We'll see you then. Thanks for listening. Have a great day, everybody.
This is WOCA AM, W242 CAFM, Ocala, the source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
Tom Brady makes it official.